It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. The Rainbow Warriors offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country.
Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Husker. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's in open space downfield. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He'll do it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense working from the pistol. Looking for a crease to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Just going to keep it after the snap. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
We talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take it.
Leaves it with the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. The Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for room. It's Scott. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll go to the ground. He did not make it a stonewall ball on 3rd down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pulls and fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Huskers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quick strike complete. He smashes his way through again. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Reads it, fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. What a disappointment. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Got the 1st down and more. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. 2nd down coming up. The give to the tailback. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Number 16.
And they're trying to trick him. It's a fake. And it's caught. Can he get to the marker?
Man, that is awesome. That gets the juices going. That gets everybody excited. You work on these fake punts all the time, but you don't call them all the time. But the coach saw something, executed it perfectly, called it at the right time, and got a shot in the arm, get some energy, snap it to the up back, completing the pass.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets the back moving. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime.
On the
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half, you're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Winton. He's going to take off. Across the 25, he's got room. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Looking to buy time. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Cornhuskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Boyd. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Back to pass. This time he's got it.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
The Huskers look to keep this drive humming. Might as well give it to him again. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Leaves it with the running back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in, it's Boyd. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Huskers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He fields the punt in his own end zone. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to... He wants to go deep. Brings it down on the right side. Off and running. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Buying some time. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. The throw to the outside is complete. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Getting deep in the 3rd quarter, minute and a half to go here.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Thanks to grab. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out fast. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's 1st down. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Here comes the heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Hawaii! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You could tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And as he steps out of bounds, the third quarter has expired, and that is how we'll head to the fourth. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cornhuskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got a man. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up fourth down. The Huskers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. The Rainbow Warriors line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Got the quick pass. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. From the 47-yard line on first and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. This time he's got his man. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Throws to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Right down the middle. Touchdown, Warriors! They move on top here on the fourth. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
To the ground with the back. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the sack comes from the middle linebacker, who is the quarterback of the defense. Not only does he get everybody lined up, make all the calls, play the run, he can also rush the passer and sack.
Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Trying to get outside on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cornhuskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Snags it over the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you a huge third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Boyd. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking it out of the end zone, making a huge play.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got his man in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Back to pass on second down. Got a man in the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go?
Well, this offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds a tight end down the gut. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
21.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. To the air on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. And the Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. At the 45 on his way. He goes out of bounds. It's another first down as they try to put up a score late. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Wants to go up top on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Rainbow Warriors will have it first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Hawaii! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And he puts through the extra point. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Looking to throw on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, you look at the clock, they've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a lot of laterals. We've seen crazier stuff.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into...